Guys, in this video I'm going to do a quick little comparison between the Xperia E4G's phone that had this 4G capability, Xperia E4, versus the Samsung Galaxy Grand Prime that we do have here in the gold color. So let's just quickly start off this comparison. I'm just gonna quickly enter the password on both of these two phones. Here we go with the Xperia phone. And here we go with the Grand Prime. So both phones are now unlocked. Now let's just start off this comparison here from the common thing between these two phones, which is of course which is the display. You can see that both have the 5-inch screen, and it seems like the E4G has a little bit different type of screen here because it's it's more of a wide one, while this one is a little bit edgy. So and if you talk about here build quality wise, you can see that both have a big difference. The Grand Prime is bigger than this one. You can see that it's a comparison, but at the same time the E4G seems to be a little bit thicker. So both are the budget devices, so both have the full plastic look, so you're not gonna ask for the premium goodness and all that stuff. So that's one thing to say. And also, if we talk about the screen size, 5.0, and the resolution is 540 by 960, is definitely not that bad resolution. I've done a lot of videos on the Grand Prime. You can see that I've used it. It's like a Galaxy S2, to be honest, with a little bit changed internals and all that. So I don't have any problem with the screen with this one, and a lot of people who are going to buy a budget phone won't gonna notice it. But of course, if you start comparing it with other phones that have like 1080p screens, so you will definitely going to see some difference there. But it is nice overall. It is nice display on both phones. I do enjoy the Xperia display. They have a little bit better viewing angles and all that, but in the end both are equal there screen wise. So if we talk about the processor here on both phones, we got a MediaTek chipset here, which is a quad core, which is clocked at like 1.2 gigahertz, and you're not gonna see any lag or anything like that. It's really smooth and all that cool stuff. Here we have the Snapdragon 410, which is like a Qualcomm mid-range chipset, which will provide it like normal usage in terms of daily usage and all that. You can also play some games on this phone, but definitely it's not that much of a performance device, but still a lot of people do enjoy having stuff on it. It can handle some games like SO8. I've done the gaming review, checked out a couple of games on it. But yeah, overall it has that Adreno 305 GPU, which is not that much stronger. However, the GPU here is the Mali GPU, which seems to be a little bit more stronger than the Qualcomm 305. So yeah, so if we talk about the Android version here, I was still running KitKat on both of these two phones. So yeah, that's one thing to say, because we got Lollipop on a lot of phones out there, especially Galaxy. There are some other Galaxy phones that have Lollipop, the A series, and then also we do got the Lollipop on the Huawei P8 Lite, which is also a budget phone. So I'm gonna just tap here in the Android version a couple of times, and it says that it's running Android 4.4.4, and same type of stuff is here. So I'm just gonna go into this Android version, and you can see that this is also the Android 4.4 KitKat, and you can see the display quality here, that on the Samsung the red is really red, while here you can see a little bit pinkish type of touch. But anyways, display is really awesome on both phones for the price, and both are, I mean, this is really cheap as compared to this one, but there are some good stuff here that we should point out. So both have like removable back, which you can remove easily. Like I'm just gonna remove it here. I'm just gonna stick my finger on this top area, and we can remove the battery and insert SIM card and all that stuff. We can do that in the same way. We can also do the removable back here with this one, which is if you just apply pressure a little bit on the phone's mid part. Okay, it's not that hard. So you cannot, I don't think so that if you can remove the battery. No, you can't remove the battery, but still you got the option to insert those two SIM cards and the SD card, so that is also a good thing. And phone also detects when you remove the cover and all that. So if we talk about the daily performance, both are really nice for what the price have. According to the price, they are pretty good. They will perform really nice. So if we take a look at the camera on both phones, which is probably going to be a good difference among them. If I just quickly open up the camera, I will do some speed tests also versus both of these two phones. It's gonna be fun to do a mid-range test. People are interested in that. So this is the camera here. Sony has 5 megapixel sensor on the back, while this one comes with like 8 megapixel, and I have like 5 megapixel front camera, which is really nice, by the way. So camera wise, I've tested out both phones. It seems like the Galaxy Grand Prime outsmart this one here in terms of camera, and of course on the front camera here we have like 1 point something, which is definitely not that good, and of course it will be just okay to take selfies and all that. It's not gonna be that much good, and but we do got a little bit better camera UI with this one. It has these cool features, AR effect, creative effect, and all that. So Samsung also put some of its own features like rear cam selfie, continuous shot, and all that, beauty shot. But I do enjoy the Sony's camera UI, and of course you can get more modes from their store and all that cool stuff. So finally, if I talk about the battery on both phones, this is having a 2500 milliampere, and this one is having a 2000 almost 2600 something milliampere, which of course battery wise, Galaxy Grand Prime is really nice, and it still performs good. We're also going to give you a good battery time of roughly about almost 1 day, both phones, if you just do some heavy to mid usage of Wi-Fi and all that. So yeah, that's about it on both phones. I don't know if the companies, both companies, are going to release the Lollipop update or not, but definitely both have their own good stuff. So yeah, both are mid-range phone, and I think the Prime is a little bit more expensive, but it's worth it. You can spend more money on it. It is definitely worth it. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.